Hi everyone, it's Suzy here for day 9 of 31 Days of Horror. Today we are going to watch The Collector. That's a movie that's available currently on Netflix. I should know that, I've just put it on pause. Yes, I think it's on Netflix. It is on Netflix. So The Collector is on Netflix, but The Collector 2 is on Amazon. Anyhow, so today we're going to watch The Collector. That's a movie that was released in 2009, I believe, directed by Mark Dunstan, and with as the main character, the main actor, Josh Stewart, whom I know from Criminal Minds, and that's the reason why I wanted to watch that movie, because I found him as an actor to be very, very good in Criminal Minds, so I just wanted to see him in another setting in a horror movie. So the movie tells the story of a man played by Josh Stewart then. The man has got to repay a debt to his ex-wife, and for that the guy is actually a criminal, and for that he plans to rob the country house of his employer, his new employer, I think. But the only thing is that the house has been booby-trapped by a killer, I believe, who is actually in the house as well, but the character of Josh Stewart doesn't know that. So he's gonna go in the house, he's gonna try to steal stuff, but there's already someone else in there, someone that's a bit more dangerous than him and a bit more of a bigger criminal, I guess. And there's traps, which I'm guessing are going to be deadly. And so yeah, I can't wait to watch that movie. It looks very good, the trailer of it looks very great, and Josh Stewart looks also very great, so hopefully the whole movie is going to be great as well.
Box do you remember?
I don't really know the true record.
Can they do that?
I don't know.
What is it?
A card for the collection.
No. No.
Wow, I've got to say that movie was such a good surprise. To be honest, when it started, I was wondering how bad it was going to be. At first, it didn't look great, but it was so good. It was really, really good. So when I googled that movie to get a bit more information on who directed it, and all that kind of stuff, it says it was a thriller and of course an horror movie, but on Netflix, and Netflix was right into putting it in the category of slasher, because it is a real slasher. There's a lot of violence, and there's like this crazy psychopath guy who just it's got a weird thing with insect plural, and thing in ways where like a mask they usually wear, I think, in like sadomasochist kind of thingies, but it's like made of leather, and it's just weird. And of course there's a lot of killing, using a lot of slashing people up, using some stuff, and so much blood. Usually I've got to say I'm not that much of a fan of slashers. I like watching them, like, yeah, it's just not like my favorite type. I don't know if I've got a favorite type, but I guess which ones aren't my favorite. So yeah, so that was a very good surprise, and there was a lot of things I was not expecting that I can't tell you because it's a really good movie, so you should really watch it, and therefore I'm not gonna spoil you too much. But there's like a stupid stuff like that was kind of annoying. Like if you found yourself to be in a house and you found out that there's some murdery thing happening, why don't you just call the police? Why don't you have a phone with you? Like, I mean, it's like the first thing you go out. I mean, it's 21st century, you've got your mobile phone with you. And like when the guy, so, the actor Josh Stewart, I can't remember what the character's name is, but so when Josh Stewart gets in the house, usually there's an alarm. There was an alarm when he left earlier that day because he was working at the house. The alarm didn't go off. If I was a thief breaking and entering into a house and the alarm doesn't go off when the owners aren't supposed to be there, I think, that's weird. Maybe the owners are actually in the house. But, you know, if he was like, oh no, they're not in the house, I'm not going in, there would not have been a movie. Okay, yes. But yeah, so it's like a little things at first that we felt, yeah, that's not going to be a good movie, but it's actually a great one. Very good surprises. Madeline Zima is in it a little bit, which was very pleasing to see her. She's very good as an actress. I really like her. There's also Daniela Alonso, who is a non-face and who was also very good. And actually, she's plays the ex-wife. It says it's the ex-wife, but the relationship between her and her husband, played by Josh Stewart, was a bit, I don't know if they're really divorced or maybe they're separated. Anyhow, so yeah, there's a lot of surprisingly good stuff, and I've got to say, without spoiling you, the end was so frustrating. I was like, oh my god, no, why? And now, not now, but I'm gonna have to watch the second one because it's, well, the first one was very good, so hopefully the second one will be as well good as well, rather. But yeah, it's a very, very, very good movie, very clever. There's a, well, although it's a psychopath killer and it's like obviously deranged, it was a very clever one. There's like a thing, without spoiling you too much, there's a dog. I was like, why is there a dog here? And yeah, he used that dog quite cleverly, and the way it trapped the house as well, it's you've got to have a Patch genius mind, I guess, to do that. There's any other thing that I found a bit annoying as well and not that good, is that wondering how the guy was able to trap all the house in a very minimum of time. I mean, we don't know the time lapse of when the guy Josh Stewart left the house to go wherever and when the people were supposed to leave, but it's happening at night, and I'm assuming there's been maybe, say, between 4 to 6 hours. And I mean, it's a lot of time, but it's so, you've got to be very careful with those traps, obviously, because otherwise you don't want to get killed by your own traps. So I don't know, yeah, it's just that little thing is that, yeah, times. But otherwise, it's a very great movie that I really recommend you to watch that on Halloween or in October. And yeah, so if you like the video, you know the drill. Thumbs up, subscription. Once you subscribe, click the notification to get the little bell, click the little bell to get notification of new videos, and come back tomorrow for the next day of 31 Days of Horror. Bye.